I really can't wait to hear Trump's delusional car takes.
Wait no further. It is I, thou, who is called upon for his good taste. You there, Joe?
Squack.
I'll take that as a yes. Okay, let's get started with Toyota, the one everyone always talks about. Oh, and like the video nerds.
Goated easily, how can you even think anything else?
Definitely not goated. Yes, okay, great fuel mileage, very reliable, yada yada. You know, I'll be the one to say it. Car just sucks to drive. No fun.
You wouldn't know what fun is, Donald.
Fun definitely isn't a kid's birthday party, Joe.
Oh, see, that's what I mean, man.
Definitely more fun than playing COD Zombies with Joe, because he fucking sucks ass.
Shut the hell up, Obama. You lost in round 6 last night, and you had the ray gun.
Oh, Joe's cooking up a 4-course meal on your ass.
Where's my olive oil?
The only thing Joe can make is sushimi. The Toyota is the most reliable car on the market. Just the cost savings alone on insurance, gas, and maintenance make it deserving of S-tier. You just don't know cars if you don't put it in S.
I don't know cars. You took the bus to your inauguration. Can you honestly say you like driving a Toyota?
Yes, actually, my Supra and Tacoma are some of the most fun cars to drive. But before the Supra, I never really had fun driving a Toyota compared to other cars, no, but that's not always the point, is it, Donald? You can't really even have fun with all the congestion on the roads. Swine everywhere.
Trump just put it in S-tier already.
I forgot my friend let me drive his Supra last year, and yes, it was fucking amazing. I haven't had a rush like that since I had my STI in 04. You know what? Since the Supra is out now, I really can't say one bad thing about Toyotas except maybe that the Camry sucks ass. S-tier for Toyota. Ranking Jeep next.
Jeeps last forever. The most American car there is pure blue steel with the most reliable payouts there is, S-tier.
Not even close, Joe. Ever since COVID days, they redesigned all of their models and added an extra $20,000 at least to the price tag. Like, for real, Joe. What the fuck happened there? Oh, and the Wrangler price has fucking tripled since you've been in office, asshole.
Couldn't agree more. Wait, the gas mileage and the horsepower also sucks ass.
Y'all are delusional.
No. You're the delusional one, Joe. I have never, not once, been in your Jeep without an engine light on, and you get smoked more than the salmon on my bagel this morning when you're in that thing. C-tier.
You didn't have to tell the whole world I get smoked in the Jeep all the time, because now I can't ask who wants the smoke.
Yeehaw, doggone golly underpants. That's how Ford drivers talk, or they're so fucking old that they don't talk at all. Kind of like I wish you did, Trump.
Say another word and I will smack the shit out of you so hard that Dana White has no choice but to sign me to power slap.
Enough bickering. Wait a minute, Dana White owns a slapping company too?
Yeah, Joe, you're older than dirt, so you wouldn't know.
Well, that wasn't very nice, Obama. Maybe he can start a drone striking league since you love blowing things up so much.
Ooh, oh, ooh, yes. I was actually quite like that, actually.
Of course you would. Fords are good vehicles, always the cheapest, usually in a line of similar manufactured ones. Can't diss the Ford, but it is a cheap-ass driving experience. There are far better trucks than the Ford F-150 and the F-350, but the Mustang convertible really is like no other, so it secured itself an upper-mid B tier from me.
That was very well irrigated, no gesticulated, gosh darn, articulated, that's it.
Are you sure you're okay to rank these, Joe?
Who the fuck are you, my mom? You a bitch, Donald.
Just want to make sure you're okay, Joe, you clown. Okay, next up, we're ranking. Wait for it. Kias.
Before you say trash, the car itself is the most reasonably priced. Although there isn't much space, the design is crisp, clean, and very practical. They also have great mileage and run well without being too costly to repair.
Okay, Obama, I see you talking some sense finally.
Kias are not good cars, fuckface.
Ooh, tell him, Joe. Cook, gosh darn it.
Bro, nobody even wants to be seen in one of these.
Get him, Joe.
Your funky ass.
Yeah.
Would look so corny behind the wheel of a KIA.
Oh, goddamn.
It is with great disdain in which I look upon you now. This car has been, is, and will be trash, just like your presidency, Barack.
Damn, Joe, you didn't have to do him like that.
Give me a hug, Joe. I don't want to fight. You're too disabled for that. You frail, decrepit piece of shit, come catch these hands.
I wouldn't go near those hands if they were on a Kia, straight to trash tier. Next up, we have Lexus.
Oh my God, dude, these cars are pretty nice, but they are so hard to clean. Like, so hard. I always forget my shit in here, too, because there are so many pockets, containers, and subtle stashes. Can't go more than B tiers.
Maybe that's just your dementia.
That's what I'm thinking, too. I understand his point about cleaning the car, but there isn't too many times where I forget my things. These cars drive really well and look nice. Pretty hood mileage, too, can't complain. However, they are always dirty, but there's so many caveats in the car that I didn't even notice. Plus, I always have places to put my large McDonald's Sprite down while I'm driving.
Oh, please, this car is for fake flexing and nothing else. When the fuck did people start putting these in the same league as Mercedes, BMW, and Cadillacs? D tier for being a fake luxury vehicle. If I want that, I'd buy a Genesis.
Something about what you said speaks to my soul.
Your Kia Soul?
Obama, that was such a funny joke. Ha ha, wow.
Okay, so it seems like we don't have too many Lexus enthusiasts in here, so let's go C-tier, although they're not bad cars and pretty fun to drive. Okay, next up we have Teslas.
Great for the environment. A trailblazer in the automotive industry, and this subtle monster has 700 GP. Self-driving, a big-ass iPad, and it even farts. That's S-tier from me.
Yeah, green energy for the win. These are really nice. I like that I can check my tire pressure in the iPhone app.
Electric vehicles are the best thing to happen to this country. Psych, fuck your Democratic bullshit. Green energy is a scam. If you want to tell me you're un-American without telling me you're un-American, just tell me you drive a Tesla.
Donald, they say cow farts are responsible for a lot of emissions, but I personally think your disgusting ass accounts for most of it.
Thank you for the insight, Joe, but it's going as low as possible. B tier. Although, if you guys weren't here, I'd be putting it in trash tier and ritually burning a Model 3 at the beach with mine and my buddies' lifted diesel trucks doing donuts around the fire. Okay, next up we have the BMW.
Oh yes, the most basic-ass vehicle that there is. If I see another BMW for sale on Facebook Marketplace, I may just call in an airstrike to Facebook headquarters.
Obama. That sounds like a great idea. All my old friends use that shit and it makes me look bad.
Who even uses Facebook? IMVU is the new wave.
What the hell is IMVU?
It's a game where you create a character and join different chat rooms, basically like the metaverse, but without wearing autistic goggles.
Oh, I see. So, another really lame community Joe is a part of. Let's steer away from that sus shit. The BMW is a classic German-made powerhouse. As soon as you see a BMW on the road, you think money. Not necessarily class, but money.
Definitely not class. The amount of hoodlums skirting in a Beamer today is getting out of hand. Although I would be ecstatic too if my BMW actually was working properly.
The parts have good performance, but they break down more than a girl with blue hair at a therapist's office. I'd go C tier, maybe even D tier now, since so many dickheads have these now.
Won't fight with either of you on this one, but you both still suck. I'm putting this in C tier because they are definitely fun to drive, although really just a piece of shit.
Sounds exactly like Stormy Daniels.
A good one, Joe. Couldn't you have picked a better corn star? Her voice is so irritating.
Maybe one day you can bag a hottie like Stormy Daniels, Obama, but I doubt it. Okay, what do we think of Cadillacs?
Best car brand, hands down. Been driving in Cadillacs since I was a wee lad, and the Secret Services has given me exclusively Cadillacs during my whole career in politics. Riding in it is nice, but once you drive one yourself, you really appreciate the balance of luxurious comfort and incredible driving capability.
Goated. Cadillac has stood for a symbol of class, wealth, security, and luxury for the entire 20th century and still holds that reputation today. Plus, most of their parts are manufactured by Chevy, so it's not a bitch to repair.
We all remember you pimping Michael in the Escalade back in 2010, Obama, don't worry. All black with the chrome rims and 70% tint. Just wish you would have caught a drive-by like Biggie.
You have issues, Trump. Shut the fuck up before I launch a Predator missile straight to your location.
Does that excite you, Obama?
Absolutely yes. My finger is right above the launch button. Please, I've been begging for someone to fuck with me today.
I love seeing Obama pumped up, but I'd better stop talking about blowing things up before he gets a little too excited. Caddy going S tier. Would love to debate all you fuckers in the comments about this. Okay, next up we have Dodge.
Bro, these Ram truck drivers don't know how to drive.
Is it that, or is it the fact that Rams are stiff, ugly fucking boxes?
I second both points. Before we get started, let's get one thing clear. Fuck Dodge Ram owners.
They need to make one that doesn't handle like a hot air balloon.
We all know how you feel about air balloons, Joe.
I'd love to shoot these out of the air like I can with those air balloons.
Jesus Christ, relax, Obama. I never should have said anything about bombs around you. Okay, so I think the Charger saves this brand from trash tier, but the other cars are trash. The Dart is a piece of shit, although fun to drive for a cheap piece of diarrhea. The Challenger is outdated and way too wide without the old school muscle. The Caravan and cargo cans are pretty decent, though. Gonna go D tier. Okay, next up we have Mercedes.
S tier.
This is white people shit. The music video for Around the World by ATC always starts playing in my head when I hear the word Mercedes.
Obama, that's 4 videos in a row where you used white people shit as feedback on a ranking. Penalty flag, 5 points for Gryffindor.
Where's Dobby? Is he free yet? Free the gang.
It's a valid argument, you old-ass motherfucker. although I wouldn't expect your privileged ass to understand. Do what you want, but I'd go B tier. The car handles so well that it's hard to forget the experience, and it is quite a nice feat of German engineering. Paint glossy as fuck, too. Always be poppin'.
You ain't no spring chicken neither, Obama. This car is and always will be top of the line. The suspension and all the add-ons really make it a special brand. I'd go S-tier.
Absolutely going S-tier, although expensive. You shouldn't have a Mercedes if you can't afford it. If you do, then you need therapy to help you understand why you feel the need to lie to impress random people. Okay, next we have Chrysler, and this is my last one. If you're still watching, you might as well subscribe because this wasn't our best tier list, and you still fuck with us. What do we think about these boys?
Above average for sure, but not top tier. Back in the days when Daimler manufactured these, I would go A tier, but the cars have really gone downhill since then. The Pacifica 200 and 300 models are still fun to drive and don't completely fuck up the environment.
Yeah, when Mercedes and Chrysler use the same manufacturer, you might be able to find some vehicles with Mercedes parts. But even then, you might find a Mercedes suspension on a Chrysler 300C, but not really anywhere else. The Touring is garbage, and the 300 is really the only thing that I find exciting about this brand. Let's go C tier.
All right, no debate on this one. I'm going C tier. Daimler Chryslers are a tier, and newer Chryslers are D tier. In terms of classy luxury cars, I wouldn't be embarrassed in one of these, but sure as hell don't want to drive one. That's it. I'm bored talking to you two old lady drivers.
The fuck did you just call me?
I'll just take it as a compliment.